Hi there, welcome back to Creatively Crafted Life. My name is Melanie, and today I'm doing another stamp set, purge, sort, organization. I have two very full bins like this that are full of floral and maybe vintage, I think. I call these my pink bins. And yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to get rid of in here. We'll find out. I do know that I liked getting rid of these small pockets in the last video, so if you haven't seen that already, I'll leave a link at the end of this one. And I don't think I'm going to do any sort of preliminary sort. I think I'm just going to take a stack and we'll go through them hopefully pretty quickly. I do have a ton of DVD tins and I may or may not get rid of them. In the last video I managed to get rid of all of them. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this plays out. Okay, so let me pull this off and we'll pull the first stack, and I'm going to try and do this rapid fire. It seemed to work last time. Who knows? We'll see if it works this one. So this is the floral category. So you're going to see a lot of flowers. Flowers are my favorite. So I have a lot, and we'll start with a small and we'll see where we end up. Okay, I'm going to purge this one. That's a maybe. I'm going to purge. It's a maybe. Purge. Purge. I have to look this one up because this is part of the Tonic Studio craft kit. I need to see what the dies and stuff are that came with this. So I'm going to put that aside as a lookup. So it's not even a maybe, it's a lookup. I'm going to purge this. I am going to keep this one. So keep. I've got like 4 piles going now. Purge, keep, maybe, investigate. This Magnolia Heart, I think I'm going to purge. All the good things I'm going to purge. I'm going to keep this painted tulip. I'm going to keep this rose stem. I'm going to keep this springy flowers. I think I'm going to get rid of this one at Sunflower Bliss. I'm going to keep this Better Together from Gina K, and I'm going to keep this one Love You. Okay, so keep, purge, so I'm getting more out of more, still maybe, and still investigate. Okay, let me pull the next batch. Okay, here's the next batch. I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to purge this one. I'm going to purge this one. I'm going to purge this one. Purge this one. Purge this one. Purge this one. I'm going to keep that one. Keep this one. This is a paper tray ink. I'm going to keep that one. Definitely going to keep this one. This was a Stampin' Up! One. I'm going to keep that one. Definitely going to keep this one. And definitely going to keep that one. Keep. Purge. Okay, here's the next stack. This is a Hero Arts one, which I'm definitely keeping. The Sweet Nothings one, I am going to purge. In Bloom Sentiments. I am going to purge. Felicity Jane I'm keeping. Vines and Roses, I'm keeping that. Flowers Says It All, I'm keeping that one. Country Flowers I'm keeping. I purged the smaller version of this. I'm going to keep this one. Picnic in the Park, I'm going to keep that one. Cosmos Bunch, I'm keeping that one. Citrus Bloom, definitely. Bended Petals, yep. What's this one called? Oh, this is by All to New Celebration. I'm keeping that one too. And this is just a new Crop and Crate one. I'm going to hold on to that. So not as much purging in this one. So keeping and purging. This is a Close to My Heart one. I'm going to keep that one. Pink Fresh, definitely keeping. Close to My Heart, Many Wishes. I'm going to keep that one too. Another Pink Fresh, definitely. This was one from a recent class. I'm going to keep that. Definitely this Best of Friends. Yes, keep that, keep that, keep that. This I just got in a box from Black Friday. I think it's quite pretty, so I haven't played with it. I'm going to hold on to it. Oh, this one. I need to think about this one. I don't really care for the stamped images. I like the script and I like some of the dies. I might split this up. So this is I need to do some investigating pile. So really not purging anything in that go round. Okay, this is the last bit before we move on to the DVD cases. This is a background stamp. I really like this one. I'm going to hold on to it. Wildflowers. This is a Tim Holtz set that was released through Joann's, I believe. I'm going to hold on to that. Cut out florals. It's a foam one, which I like to use for art journaling, especially if I'm using paint. I'm going to hold on to that. Tonic Studio oval frame. Definitely going to keep that. This one is almost more of a die than stamps. I'm wondering if I should move that. I'm going to think about this one a little bit more. I'm keeping it, but maybe move it on. And I'm going to hold on to this one. These should be interesting because now we're getting into DVDs, which is Stampin' Up, which are older. I'm going to get rid of this one. This Growing Green I'm going to get rid of. Simply Soft I'm going to keep. Field of Flowers I'm going to keep. This one is connected with a punch. I need to think about that one. This one's also connected with a punch. I'm still going to keep the punch, but I think I'm going to get rid of this one. So getting rid of, keeping. Hydrangea I'm keeping. I love this one, Happiness Shared, I'm keeping that. I also love this Pleasant Poppies. This one I'm going to get rid of. I also have in here another set. It's called Tart and Tangy, and it was a wood mounted set that I pulled off the wood mount and turned it into a cling. I'm going to get rid of both of those. This Awash with Flowers I'm going to get rid of. Secret Garden I am going to keep. Sweet Summer I'm going to get rid of. Stippled Blossoms I'm going to keep. So keep, purge. Okay, Fabulous Florets I am going to keep. This one I'm going to purge. This is Serene Silhouettes and Fresh Cuts. I don't think I want to keep the fresh cut one, but I don't mind the silhouette. So I'm going to put this in the think about pile. Same with this one. Okay. This is Botanical Blooms Painted, Posies, Flowers for a Friend. These are all old Stampin' Up ones. Again, they used to be wood mounted. I'm going to keep all of these. Flowers of Gratitude, Flower All Seasons, Sweet Stems. I'm going to get rid of those. These are all silhouettes, and I like this. I'm definitely going to keep that, which may mean that I'm going to, let me see. Nope, still thinking about those. Okay, so keeping, purging. This is the last stack from the first bin. That went pretty fast. I have two background stamps in here. I am definitely going to translate these or transfer these over to pockets. I like both of these. They don't really stay very well in here anyway, so that's why I'm going to do that. This is a keep. I'm going to purge this. Echoes of Kindness, Still Life Stems, Embrace Life. Now, I like these images. I'm not so sure about these, so that's going to be something we need to investigate a little bit more. Pick a Petal, Big Blooms, I'm going to get rid of that. Heartfelt Thanks, that's an old classic, and Happiness Always. It's kind of got that watercolor look. I'm going to hold on to that. Oh So Lovely, The Art of Life and Easy Elegance. Oh, they all kind of have that similar look, don't they? The long stems. I like these. I'm going to hold on to them. Okay, so these are different floral images, and I like these, so I'm going to hold on to that. This is a stamp set that coordinates with one of the punches that I'm thinking of getting rid of. Oh, look at this, you guys. Terrific Tulips. That's a classic. And you know what? I think I am going to get rid of this. I'm still not sure though. I'll have to think on the punch. Okay, so that is it. Other than the stuff I still have to decide. I'm keeping these, purging these. We're going to move on to the second bin. Okay, again, these are more wood mounted that I pulled apart. They have that watercolor look again. I do still like these, so I'm going to hold on to them. Wonderful You, Fifth Avenue, Central Park. I like those. I'm going to hold on to them. Friendship Bloom, Simply Said, 3 for You. This was a punch. I'm still going to keep this punch even though this coordinates, but I am getting rid of this. Poppy Trio and Favorite Flowers. I am going to keep Poppy Trio, and I'm going to get rid of favorite flowers. Keep that, purge this. Okay, this was from Paper Tray. I really like this stamp set. I'm gonna hold on to it. In Bloom. Man, I love this one too, and I don't even think I've used it. That's pathetic, but I am gonna hold on to it. Same with Ruby Rose. Am I gonna keep this? I am. I'm gonna try and use it, I think. Cups and Succulents I really like, and Greetings and Succulents, I like that one too. I don't have a ton of sympathy, so I think I'm gonna hold on to that. This Blossom Art is kind of fun. I'm gonna hold on to that too. Extreme Happiness, yes, I'm gonna hold on to that one. So Happy. It's hard to see some of these. Maybe that's a little better. This was a Close to My Heart one that I split because I wanted it to fit in the standard packaging. I'm gonna hold on to that too. Same with this one. This is another Close to My Heart. Big Dandelion, I love that one. Hold on to that. In the Spotlight, Itty Bitty, A Beautiful Thing. I'm gonna get rid of that one. Okay, so keeping and only purging 2. Okay, so this has, again, another stamp set. It's called Bodacious Bouquet. It has actually a paper piercing that goes with it. I am gonna purge that. A Year in Flowers, I'm definitely keeping both of those. Botanical Prints, I love these. I'm gonna hold on to them. Floral Fancies. These are all unmounted. Not interesting, but I love them, so I'm gonna hold on to them. Maybe I will actually put some mounting foam on them. Garden of Friends. And some odds and ends. Here's what I'm going to do with this, is this Garden of Friends I am going to keep. I'll translate over into a pocket, and these I am going to purge. Thinking of You and Large Blossom. Wow, that's hard to read, isn't it? It's kind of nothing, to be honest. This Large Blossom is... No, you know what? I'm going to get rid of both of them. This Lotus I'm going to hold on to, and then I have some wood mounted. A lot of my wood mounted, I ended up taking them apart just because of space, but I do have a few floating around, and I still like these, so I'm going to hold on to them. Okay, so keeping and purging. This was an interesting set. They all kind of coordinate and go together with these fuchsia clusters. I still really love this, so I am definitely holding on to those. Heartfelt Blooms, I'm going to hold on to. Now we get into the roller stamps. I unmounted those as well. So Stampin' Up! Used to have wheels that you could, you know, just wheel your design, and I unmounted, and I still like these, so I'm going to hold on to them. Flowering Fields, I'm going to purge. Here's Flower Garden. This is from Tim Holtz as well. I'm going to hold on to that. Solid Flower Flourish. This was a Hero Arts set. And I still like this, so I'm going to hold on to that. And we've got Feathers and Illustrated Garden. I think also another, I think this might be Tim Holtz too. I think. So I'm going to hold on to those two. So that is what I'm keeping and just getting rid of the one. And that's it for flowers, and moving on to vintage. Almost done. So just the one stack. It's pretty big, but you know, I'm going through this pretty quick, so I'm hopeful. Provincial, I believe this was Kaiser Craft. I love this one. I'm going to hold on to it. Decorative Lamp I think is pretty. I'm going to hold on to that. Rachel Dangle is going to hold on to that one. 49 and Market, yes. Of course, Tim Holtz, yes. This Madison Avenue, I'm going to purge that. Daydream Medallions, I'm going to purge that too. Carte Postel and Vintage Vogue, I'm also going to get rid of. Time Worn Trim, I'm going to get rid of that one. I'm going to get rid of this one. This is Bliss and Friends 24/7. I'm going to hold on to that one. Brocade Basics Baroque Motifs, I'm going to get rid of that. This one has a big medallion and a big flourish, which I'm going to hold on to. French flare and filigree. I'm going to hold on to that. And then we've got some wheels, which I'm also going to hold on to. Ticket booth from Tim Holtz, I am also going to hold on to. So this is what I'm keeping from the vintage, and this is what I'm purging. Okay, I've decided I'm going to keep this one, and I'm going to purge this one. I'm going to purge this one, and I'm going to keep this one, and I am going to purge this one. This I'm going to move over to where the dies are because I think that's more prevalent than the stamp set. This I'm going to pull these 4 out and purge these, so it's a split. And this one I'm going to keep the words, and I think that's it. I'm just going to keep the words and I'm going to get rid of the rest. And I still need to look this one up, so let me go do that. Okay, so I pulled out the die. That is the Tonic Studios, and it's definitely got a love kind of theme with this panel, but there's really no dies that correlate to this other than like this heart shape with these hearts, and I don't think I need this, so I am going to purge this even though I am keeping this. It's okay to split things up. Maybe not if you're reselling them, but because I'm giving them away, someone can still find this completely useful without this, so I think that's okay. Okay, now the next step is going to be repackaging whatever needs to be repackaged, and let me do a count on how many I'm purging. Okay, so this is the purge bin. There are 44 items in there, plus after I remove those word dies, that'll be 45, right? And then what's left in here would be 46. Very happy with that. I think I have at least half of one bin. So I would say I got rid of about 25% of my floral / vintage category. Okay, I will be back after I do the repackaging to show you what that looks like. Okay, I think my floral and vintage section are done. And you guys, I'm just so excited. This is it. So I previously mentioned that I purged about 25%. So I had 2 bins, 2 full bins, and at that point I had gotten rid of 1 section, so hence 25%. I've since gone through, removed all the DVD cases with the exception of the ones that are holding the wood-mounted stamps. At some point I may unmount them. I don't know. For now, I'm okay with leaving them as is. And look at you guys. It's not like, I mean, it's full, but it's not even like jammed full. And I have a whole empty container. I have to show you just to prove that I really do have an empty container. Ta-da! I'm so happy. Okay, so I think that is it for today. Obviously, I still have to go through and inventory them. They are tagged and labeled with the color coding system. So floral is a single pink and vintage is a double pink. And then of course I'm using the numbering system, and that's it. So I will work on the inventory system, you know, in the evenings and stuff like that when I have a few minutes. But for all intents and purposes, this declutter is done. I hope today's video was inspiring. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and until next time, happy organizing.